Good evening, I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I already blessed my cards, prayed over this table and over the energy. Okay. Okay, I reloaded. Oh boy, that was from Scarface. I feel like, for those of you that watched Scarface back in the day, y'all remember when he was like, okay, I'm reloaded. I feel like somebody is still going to make one final desperate attempt to take somebody out through the use of spell work. I feel like someone feels like they have nothing to lose at this point, because whatever has been done up to thus far, it's already coming back and getting ready to destroy and wreak havoc in the sender's life. So they figure, what the hell, I have nothing to lose, so I might as well make one more attempt to make this sacrifice. Okay, so I have the Nine of Wands here, and I have the Empress. I have the Empress here, Libra energy. I have the Ten of Pentacles reverse, and then I have a Queen of Wands reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse. Now I'm wondering, are these two different energies here? Because I have the Three of Cups here too. Maybe these are people that are all possibly working together. They're coming together for one final attempt, possibly to wound an Empress, or to try to cause an Empress to be in this wounded warrior energy with her finances, possibly. What is the energy? Overly emotional. This person is weak-willed. What is the energy of this Empress right here, please? Please give me overly logical thinker. This is someone in their head. This is also someone that's inspired by you. And this is love. Now remember, energy is fluid. This could be a man or a woman. This person has good intentions. Can't distinguish between love and lust, though. Okay, but we all have our issues. They're saying there's an Empress here that has good intentions, but they can't distinguish between love and lust. Remember, no one here is perfect. All of us are here to balance out our lower and higher self until ultimately we're 100% in our higher self and have evolved past this human body existence. Okay, so this Empress here, someone is trying to cause a problem. Someone's trying to wound an Empress's financial stability, I believe. And I believe this could be a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Wands is someone that manipulates. She doesn't know her self-worth. She uses sex to manipulate people, to get things to go in her favor. She doesn't go into sexual unions for her own pleasure. She goes into sexual unions only to manipulate the other person. So sex isn't really enjoyable to her, because she's just using it to manipulate the other person's emotions in the hopes that their mind and free will follow. The Queen of Pentacles reverse is someone that is very shallow-minded. They're not a really deep thinker. This person is a surface dweller. They dwell and coast in their root chakra. Basic things. They don't go too deep. The Queen of Pentacles reverse is very shallow-minded, and everything doesn't have real depth to it. It's about survival mode. They exist in survival mode. Survival with their energy. They get energy from low vibrational things. usually materialistic things that have no real value to them, because you know, all of their energy is coming out of their root chakra because they're still in survival mode. They have not evolved yet to a higher state of consciousness where they're able to generate that energy out of their heart chakra. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is someone that's shallow-minded, materialistic. You know, they're very low vibrational. Give me some energy on this Queen of Pentacles reverse. Who's this Queen of Pentacles reverse? Man or woman? Oh, this is someone that could be in love with you. Oh, man. The waters run very deep with this person. They knocked the cards out my hand. But it's not the same person that you used to know. Okay. Whoever this materialistic, very shallow-minded person is, they're not the same person that you used to know. So if you've met, if this person knows you, and I feel like they do, and if you're this Empress, I feel like if this reading resonates with you, this Empress is actually you. Libra energy here, okay? It doesn't have to be a Libra. It could be any sign, man or woman. But whoever this person is in love with you, okay? And they are not the same person that you used to know. So whatever mask they were wearing, usually when I get the waters run deep card, that has something to do with someone wearing a mask. That means this person has to wear a mask because it's something deep in their psyche, having to do with how they were raised, having to do with things they've gone through in childhood, that have forced them into a certain state of mind and thinking. And it runs so deep with them, to really find out who this person is, you would have to really do some deep hypnosis, psychological examination. So this is someone that's hiding behind a mask, okay? And it's not the same person that you used to know of if this person came to you in a lighter energy before. Clarify one more time that Queen of Pentacles energy. This Queen of Pentacles reverse. This person is strong-willed and has a pure heart. Okay. So why is that Queen of Pentacles reversed then? Okay. Why is that Queen of Pentacles reversed? Why is this person reversed? Why is that Queen of Pentacles reversed? Piercings. Okay, we can't change the storyline now, can we? Okay. Okay, so this person has a pure heart. They're saying this is someone that you might know from trade school, college. This is someone that you might have gone to school with, okay? And this person, because they're financially codependent and they don't want to work. Okay, so whoever this person is, they're financially codependent, they don't want to work, and this is someone that you know, that you might have gone to school. This is someone you might have gone to school with. So you might have known this person in childhood. Whoever this person is, they have tattoos, piercings, possibly for some of you. But this is someone that you might have known in childhood that just might have some things going on with them wherein they're not in touch with their real, whoever they really are at this particular time. They're not able to really access their true inner self. This person, like I said, is wearing some type of mask. The Queen of Wands. Give me some energy on this Queen of Wands. Humiliated. Queen of Wands. Bitter but loyal. This sounds like a group of friends to me. Okay, humiliated, a bitter Betty, and loyal. So Empress, you might have two friends here or family members, possibly they might not really be haughty. They might not really be bad people, but they've changed over time. You know, whoever, if you've known these people since y'all were kids or since y'all were school age, over time, and because of life you know, and the things and changes that we go through in life as we get into unions and have children and start families and go through divorce and go through financial struggles and, you know, just go through the growing pains, sometimes it changes who we are. So whoever this other Queen of Wands reversed energy is here, they're humiliated. And I have a feeling they may be humiliated. Their humiliation might have something to do with their low self-worth, why they're the Queen of Wands reversed. Because they may have been hurt by something in the past that has them in an energy where they don't know their self-worth. So they may feel like they have to use sexual manipulation, but they're really bitter about it, you know, to get people to like them even. Okay, now let me see. What is this reading about, Spirit? Holy Spirit, what is this reading about? This is about a family dynamic and a career. Okay, this is about a real love relationship and a work relationship. Gossip and rumors. Okay. Okay. Workplace situation. Okay. This has something to do with possibly a workplace situation, but it also has something to do with family, and it also has something to do with gossip and rumors. Okay, so it looks like this may have something to do, Empress, with your workplace. Okay, and some family members of yours that might be involved possibly in coming together with others to spread gossip and rumors about you, possibly in your workplace. Okay. All right, let's continue. Let's go. Someone is trying to ruin you very quickly. Knight of Swords reversed here. Wow, this is a lot of damn swords. Good Lord. Maybe it's an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. This is 3 swords right here. Someone that feels defeated. I feel like maybe someone that feels defeated because you're doing well, or they might perceive that you're doing better than them in life. So now they want to rush in very quickly, possibly to cause some type of chaos for you, possibly in your work situation or in your career, because career did pop out there. And they're hoping to make you the wounded warrior. They're hoping it's going to throw you off balance financially. Maybe it'll ruin your career, you know, and leave you in a state of destitute, because whoever's doing this, possibly these family members of yours or family and friends, they feel like you're successful and that you're doing better than them. Okay? They feel like you are successful and that you are doing better than them, and they feel defeated. Their confidence is defeated around you, standing next to you. They don't feel like they've done anything. So when other people in the family and people that know all of you, you know, view them, you might stand out more than these other family members of yours, possibly because of where you are in your life right now, you know, where your station is, how your stability is. You know, you might look good, you might be healthy, you might be pretty, beautiful. You're an empress, of course you are. You're successful, you're balanced all the way around the board because you're an empress. So that means you know how to balance your books, you're balanced financially, your stability is balanced. That means you're very highly intellectual and intelligent, you know, and you have excellent boundaries. You don't play with people. That means you also know how to give and receive love in an emotionally intelligent way, and you're emotionally responsible. That means you're also sexy and confident and strong-willed. Your confidence probably exudes you. You know, you're an empress. And next to these other family members and friends of yours, you know, it's not like it was when you all were kids in school anymore. They feel like all of you have moved into a new cycle in life, and they feel like you know, they feel like you left them behind. Okay. They feel like you left them behind. Please give me some energy behind, because y'all are asking me to use these clarifying cards. Give me some energy behind this Ace of Swords reverse. You know, the Ace of Swords, when it's reversed, that could be one truth, but it could be more to it. They're saying it's a lot more to it, okay? Clarify and give me some more energy on that Ace of Swords reverse. Well, I missed it. Unemployed, East Africa. Somebody here, somebody in your family could be from East Africa, possibly, that's unemployed or has a lot of financial issues. They might have to take out a loan from you all the time. Now, mind you, this could be a man or a woman, okay? This could possibly be a man or a woman as the Empress. Libra energy here. Okay? Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords reverse. Gang stalking friends and family. So possibly your family could have been coordinating to gang stalk and harass you, because if you're a man or a woman, you could be of high priest or high priestess energy possibly. They're telling me this could also be a masculine. But remember, these readings don't only resonate with one person, okay? I keep saying over and over again, with these readings, pay attention to the energy, but we all have all signs in our chart, and also it's the energy of what's going on at this time, and it could be happening on different levels. For some people, this could be an uncle in your family doing this. For someone else, this could be a mother. For someone else, this could be a sister doing this. For this someone else, it could be a family friend. It is the same energy of the same negative energy being put out by people towards you in your environment, but for different people, it's different people that are projecting it and doing these things, okay? Because we all are aligned and connected through similar and the same consciousness grids. It's like the 100 monkey effect, okay? When a group of monkeys on a deserted island start doing something differently, like washing their fruit before they eat it, then all the monkeys eventually on that island start doing it. And because of the consciousness grid, monkeys that are on other continents that have had no physical exposure to those monkeys, by instinct, they start doing the exact same thing that the monkeys on that isolated island are doing. They don't even have to come in physical contact with them. It has something to do with this simulation of life and earth that we live in, wherein we're on the same consciousness grid. So we all move forward consciously as creatures and humans together in evolving. So when we all start doing something differently, we're all evolving at the same time together. So it's the same thing with these readings. When several people have similar situations going on at the same time, it's because we're on the same consciousness grid, and we're all going through a lot of the same things at the same time, and that are causing us to change and evolve at the same time. Okay, so if you're East African, okay, or any other race, okay, this is somebody that these are people in your family that coordinated possibly with an ops to get with you and to pretend that she was pregnant to try to trap you. Okay, so you have friends, and this person could have lied to you about being pregnant in the past. They could have been pregnant also at other times in the past and had an abortion possibly by you, or they could have told you they were pregnant by you and had abortion, and they could have been pregnant by someone else. This is a father, an uncle, an aunt, or a mother that's doing this to you. Okay, that's why they were pushing me in my back. They wanted me to get these cards here out. So understand me, whoever you are, whether you're a male or female, but I do feel, now I'm starting to feel like this is specifically a masculine energy this is happening to. Your friends and family are gang stalking you because they're jealous of you. They're jealous because, like I said, if you came here from another country and everybody has access to the same damn 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week, and you made better use of your time, and your energy than they did, and they bullshitted around, but you applied yourself forcefully to something, and you planted seeds that have now evolved into whatever level of success that you're in at this time. You got family members that are jealous of you because they didn't plant the same seeds. They didn't apply. You need to apply yourself. They didn't apply their energy and their time constructively and use the structure and the discipline to do the same thing that you did. Okay? Even though they had the same access that you had. So now they're mad at you for being successful and for them possibly even having to have their hand out to you. Anything else about this Ace of Swords reverse? Spiritual practitioner. They could have hired a spiritual practitioner possibly to work on you, or they could have, and they're saying you need to take a spiritual bath, fast, isolate, and meditate. Yeah, you have family and friends that have come together to gangstalk, to gangstalk you, and to work with others against you to drag you down and to distract you and to cause disturbances. And I know this is for a masculine now, to cause, and believe me, you have all the same parts that a woman does. We're all both masculine and feminine. You also have an emotional body, okay, masculine. You also have a mental body. You also have an ethereal body and an astral body. You also have a physical body. You also have the right to use boundaries and the free will to put some boundaries in place over your energetic bodies to protect you from people that maybe because of unhealed wounds that you could possibly have, wherein you might be emotionally codependent to these people. Maybe you don't want to feel abandoned. Maybe you went through something in your childhood, in school days, that made you feel abandoned. They wanted me to say abandoned. Yeah. I feel like you were abandoned. I feel like when you were school age and growing up, I feel like your family on some level abandoned you. That's what I feel like. And I feel like that triggered severe abandonment issues in which it made you emotionally codependent to anyone you could grasp and hold on to. And it did not matter if these were low vibrational people in your family or your friends or a mixed group, whether or not they had your best interest in mind. You just learned how to deal with it, the good and the bad, because you were conditioned possibly in your childhood to accept good and bad behavior from people and still allow them in your mental space and in your emotional spaces. Because when we're children, we don't have any choice as to who we're around, what we're exposed to, and bullies and things that people do to us. So that's when the conditioning happens. But of course, we know that conditioning has to do with a lesson that we signed up for. So, like I said, it might be your mission in this life possibly to overcome these bullies, to overcome these low vibrational, ill-willed family members and friends that we grew up with. And how we overcome them is by healing our abandonment issues. And how we do that is by first facing them. These people sent an ops in your direction, a woman. They sent a woman to you to play around in your energy. And by that woman playing in your energy, she would sabotage you financially. Because they hired a spiritual practitioner to do spell work on you. I keep repeating the same things in my readings because sometimes there are people and new subscribers every day. And by the way, I've had such an abundance of new subscribers in the past month. And I would like to welcome each and every last one of you. And I'd like to also thank you for subscribing to my channel. And I'm very, very happy, it would make me very happy to know that you are getting something from my readings. And that's literally, that's payment enough. Because I'm very passionate about what I'm doing and what I do and how I do it, and it makes me extremely happy to do it. Okay. So to all my new subscribers, welcome. And to the ones that have been with me from day one, I want to apologize that if I sound repetitive in repeating the same things over and over again, but sometimes some things have to be repeated because some people are hearing them for the first time. And the whole point is to get wisdom and knowledge out to everybody that I come in contact with and touch, to enlighten them, hopefully, to put them on their highest path for their highest good, like a lot of you all are already on your highest path to your highest good. You have to remember it's more people we have to pull into the fold. So I just wanted to explain really quick, if this message is resonating with you, the reason that these family members and friends you grew up with are gang stalking you is because they're jealous of you, because they didn't have the structure and discipline to do what you did, even though they had access to the same time. So they did spell work on you so that you would be sabotaged financially, okay, by sending a woman into your life that was a financial curse. Okay, now how spell work works is, if you are a high vibrational person that's vibrating in love, then any spell work sent towards you is going to circumvent around you and go back to where it came from, because low vibrational spells are on a lower frequency, so they can't touch you. So in order to, because remember, you have a force field around you, okay? That force field that's around you, protecting you, your auric field, they call that your electromagnetic field, but it's your auric field, which I'm going to reference the energy of love, okay? It's vibrating around you in a very strong vibrational seal that protects you energetically from any and everything. Now, here's the thing. If they can send an ops into your energy to play games with you, one, by seducing you sexually, the easiest way to get through to a human, not just a man or a woman, is by appealing to the things that can give them the quickest turnover in satisfaction, and that would be our animal carnal nature. So that's either going to be with food that tastes really tasty and good, even though it's not good for us, or in sex. That's something you can do very quickly, that will give you a quick release and an orgasm, which also feels good, even though if it's not of a high vibration, it's also not good for us, because sometimes we can get entity attachments by being connected to the wrong people. So the easiest way to get through, like I said, to a human being, male or female, to seduce them into our web first, is through food or through sex, okay? Because these are carnal things that just like humans, animals do without thinking. They fuck, they eat, right? Okay. So they sent a woman your way that you're attracted to. Possibly this woman was having threesomes, or whatever she did, it was enough, to keep you distracted and to also play in your energy, meaning play with your mind, play with your mental state, gaslight you, and by default, giving this woman access to your mental state, triggering your abandonment issues, by bonding with you mentally, gave her access to your emotional body by default. And once she had access to both your mental body and your emotional body, it caused problems, and triggered your insecurities. It causes your vibration to go down. It slows your vibration down slow enough to where it makes huge waves like this. Instead of that fast vibration of love, now it's huge big waves like this, which means it's huge gaps and spaces in your auric field for spell work now to penetrate, for that low vibrational frequency and energy to penetrate into your energy field, to penetrate into your mental space, okay? Things manifest in the mental plane and in the emotional body before they manifest in your physical body, okay? So by her playing with your head and triggering whatever your abandonment issues, whatever your emotional codependency issues are, it therefore threw you off emotionally. And by throwing your emotions off, it lowered your defenses, which means now we have access to your physical body, because it started to form a disruption in the balance of your energy centers, because you have a low frequency, a low vibrational thought in your spirit. It's a low vibrational thought festering in your mental body that's now manifesting into a stream of energy that's pouring into your emotional body, and that stream of energy is pouring into your chakra. Whichever chakra is lined up with whatever organ in your body is whatever she's messing with. If you're a person that can't open up your mouth and speak up for yourself and put boundaries in, no, I don't want you to talk to me about this, that. I don't like the way you speak about this. You're low vibrational and I will not hear you. If your throat chakra is blocked off and too tight from some childhood trauma and you can't speak out, then guess what? Whatever type of dis-ease or sickness is formed in the mental plane, it's going to stream that low vibrational energy right on into that throat chakra. And that throat chakra is connected with your throat, your neck, your chest, that whole area in there. You're going to experience some type of swelling of your neck, something going on with your tonsils, some type of mouth issue. You're going to have some type of discomfort. If you have insecurity within yourself about going on with your confidence, okay, in your solar plexus possibly even, or your sacral chakra, then you're going to have problems in the region of your body, where your sex organs are, where your stomach is, where your kidney issues, depending on what type of low vibrational thought you're having, where that energy is going to stream into. So if they did spell work on you to make you sick, to make your body physically ill, spell work and narcissism go hand in hand. They sent an ops into you to date you, to play games with your mind and your soul, to play games with your mind and your emotions in order to throw your chakras off balance and to lower your defenses. So now when they come behind it with the spell work will plant right on you, right inside you. It's going to hit its target, because that strong boundary and defense that you had of love, of the highest vibration, has now come down, because you got somebody that has you feeling insecure and doubting yourself, and triggering abandonment issues in you, and triggering you because you're superficial and you need people to like you, and you feel like you're not enough by yourself, and you need to have certain materialistic things and spend money a certain type of way, and things need to look a certain type of way in order for people's approval, so they won't abandon you because you're still dealing with these unhealed wounds and issues. This person in your life triggered those wounds for you. Okay? So, alert! You got family members gang stalking you. What else, Spirit? Holy Spirit. Family members gang stalking this possibly high vibrational masculine. But the waters run deep with you. So you have already so you're supposed to go through some type of a transformation. At whatever point you are in your life right now, you're showing up as an empress, okay? That means that you're a fully grown adult, old enough to have possibly teenage children or adult children, possibly, okay? And whoever you are, you're supposed to be going through some type of transformation. You need to they want me to tell you, you need to start working on having better boundaries with people and raising your consciousness, okay? Because they said you don't know the difference between love and lust. If you don't know the difference between love and lust, that means you're only seeing people through your consciousness is only rooted, like I said, in your lower chakras, which is your root chakra. Okay, and that means you only view people in a superficial way. You objectify whoever you date. You objectify them. You feel like whoever you date has to have a certain look to impress the people that you're emotionally codependent to. And what you need to do is to isolate yourself from these people because you're listening to too much chatter from low vibrational people around you. You need to isolate so you can hear your own mind. Your own mind is the voice of God. The voice of God is your higher self. And to do that, you have to get by yourself. I pulled the card that you must take a spiritual bath, fast, isolate, and meditate. You need to do this, whoever you are, okay? You need to do this and cut some cords with these people that are around you. And it will allow you to process whatever pains that you have from your childhood in stillness and quietness. And as you do that, it will allow you, as you balance out those thoughts and thought processes that you've had in childhood and begin to heal them, it will slowly begin to raise your consciousness and awareness. And as that happens, when your consciousness finally seeps up into, like steam, into your heart chakra, and you begin to activate your heart chakra, what's going to happen is your taste is going to change in what you're physically attracted to. Because believe me, when your spiritual eyes begin to first open, because now you're operating out of a heart space instead of a root chakra space. Okay, instead of your carnal nature being superficial about what someone looks like only, now you're operating more of a heart space, and you're sensing someone's vibration, and you're sensing someone's spirit, and literally your tastes change. I mean, you could see someone that would be Instagram star gorgeous, and they won't appeal to you. They won't even appeal to you. I promise. It happened to me when my heart chakra was fully activated and my spiritual eyes was fully open. I'm not attracted to a person until I hear them speak, until I absorb enough of their spirit and energy to where suddenly I'm aroused by them because of the type of energy that they project. Unless your name is Idris Elba, 30-year-old Idris Elba. Then, and only then, will I make an exception. But that's not going to happen. So you have to raise your consciousness. You have to, I know y'all with me on that. Come on, ladies. You have to raise your consciousness to see through your spiritual eyes. And being serious now, I like to make jokes, but being serious, your taste will change, and you will be energetically and physically attracted to a person's whole self, okay, as you start to heal. So the reason you don't know the difference between love and lust is right now you're only going towards what you're physically attracted to. And when you go towards what you're physically attracted to, you think that's love. And you might even be in your ego a bit, because when we're superficial and still vibrating out of our root chakra, that means we're all in our ego still, okay? Raising our consciousness has to do with detaching some from our ego to start balancing things out. Because ultimately, throughout your journey in life, the goal is to, little by little, start releasing the ego. The ego is that chair over there I'm looking at. The ego is every single thing, every atom that makes this human existence real to you in this simulation we call the Matrix. Okay? And throughout your life and throughout your reincarnations, as you raise your consciousness, you're moving away from the ego. So things, become less appealing to you and less real to you. Okay? So you're releasing a little bit of the ego as you raise your consciousness. Okay? And by doing so, it'll allow you to start to see things differently. So no one will be able to love bomb you, and you'll mistake flattery for love. Because I have someone that's Instagram model fresh that is flattering me verbally, so that must be love. Because I'm sexually attracted to this person, and they're love bombing me and flattering me. So therefore, this must be love. No, son, this is not love. It is not love. You think it's love because, like I said, your spiritual eyes have not opened yet. Okay? So we have the Two of Cups here. I'm smelling a perfume right now. I'm smelling an older person's perfume. It smells like a mother. I don't know if you have a passed over ancestor. I don't know if you have a family member that might have passed over, a female that passed over, that's in the ancestral realm now. But if you had someone that used to wear like a heavy perfume, like an older perfume maybe, I'm smelling their perfume right now, or I just got a whiff of it. I smelled their perfume. It almost smelled like some kind of incense, but it smelled like some type of incense, but it's also some type of old perfume that they used to wear all the time. I just got a whiff of that right now. I feel like there is a feminine ancestor that's looking over you and looking over this reading, because this is the message that they want you to get. They want you to know you need to isolate from these fake friends and family of yours, so that you can heal from whatever it is that you're going through and walk in your divine calling, and then your whole life is going to turn around and everything is going to be better to you, and your food is going to taste better, healthy food. You know, the woman or men that you date, you know, are going to look better to you because they're going to be of a higher vibration of love, a higher standard, higher thinking, higher acting, more love. Everything's going to get better for you, but you have to first go through your death and transformation. Okay? Because right now you're not happy where you are. Okay? Right now you are not happy where you are. I have the Nine of Cups reversed. Maybe you are working on yourself and wanting and in the process of having an ego death or trying to release your ego. I have the Two of Cups here and the Two of Wands. Maybe you don't have a plan and you don't know how to make an offer. What's the Two of Cups? Is it someone that you want to make an offer to? But to make an offer to someone, possibly you may need to release your ego. Let's go. What's that? Two of Cups. Please give me the Two of Cups. Okay, now y'all know I'm not going to do 20 cards. Stop. But you have to heal something. Yeah. Yeah, you don't know. I feel like you don't have any direction here with the Two of Wands reverse in making an offer that you possibly want to make to someone, and you can't release, and you're trying to release your ego. I feel like you're trying to release your ego. Two of Cups, please. Two of Cups. Okay. So you might even possibly be in regret. This is a lot of damn cards, y'all. But I guess y'all must have meant it. Okay. Oh, I see a whole story right here. Hold on now. What we do right here? You need to release your ego and make amends with someone, but you don't know how to do it because it's something that you need to Three of Swords heal. You might have backstabbed and betrayed this person that you want to make amends with, Two of Cups. And you might have possibly been experiencing a whole lot of anxiety and regret behind something that you could have done in your unhealed self. While you still are possibly wounded and unhealed, you may have taken some karmic low vibrational actions, possibly to harm somebody or do something to someone that you want to make amends with at this time, and you're in regret about it and you don't know how. You want to make a move, but you just don't know how. And then I have the Hermit card reversed here, so you might feel isolated because you might be, I feel like you might be trying to figure out how to heal something, possibly with someone. I have some confident person, whether it be a male or female, King of Wands energy, that possibly you could have worked with, that could have brought you some bad karma, possibly. This is Chariot energy, Cancer energy. You could have done something possibly with the Cancer. I'm seeing here that you did something possibly with the Cancer to a High Priestess, possibly. You did something to a high priestess. And then I have the star reversed here. Possibly to try to sabotage them, throw them off of a path. By Ace of Cups reversed, being closed emotionally. I feel like this is catfish energy. Whoever you are, you're going to know what this means, okay? You worked with someone else to backstab and betray someone because you were in a wounded energy, okay? From your unhealed, unresolved issues from your own childhood. So instead of taking accountability and responsibility for, I guess, however you showed up to whoever this person is that you tried to hurt or bring an ending to, whatever you tried to do to this high priestess working with this Cancer energy here, you feel you don't know how. Two of Wands reverse, you don't know how to come forward and try to make amends so that you can get on that path. My advice to you would be the same way you were able to muster up the testicular fortitude and the balls to take actions to try to ruin someone's life, to try to hurt somebody, to do spell work on someone, to pay a spiritual practitioner. You should be able to relate to now you having family and friends that was doing, you have family and friends that were doing the same thing to you that you were trying to do to some high priestess that was in your life, possibly to trigger you into getting on your right path, okay? Right now, my suggestion for you is to get away from the friends and family circle that you're connected to so you can start your healing process, okay? And when you muster up the courage, and it should not take long, just think of this. If you had the balls and the testicular fortitude to pay a spiritual practitioner to do spell work on someone that triggered your emotional wounds because you were unhealed, to try to hurt that person, if you were able to muster up the courage and confidence to do that, then you should be able to muster up the same confidence to contact that person and admit what you did and apologize. It looks like you did this to a high priestess. So if you did this to a high priestess, the high priestess already knows what you did. It's 9 times out of 10, and I know I have a whole bunch of high priestess that are watching me right now, okay? A lot, because, you know, we like to watch each other, you know, because it's encouraging, you know, watching these readings is uplifting to us and encouraging, you know, especially, you know, when we hear, you know, a lot of us have a lot of the same similar patterns going on with us, the same things happening in our lives with karmic men and women, the same spiritual attacks we've experienced from people spiritually, physically attacking our homes, attacking our stability, our love life. You know, a lot of us go through the same things. So when we listen to other high priestess, a lot of times, you know, it gives us some sense of ease, you know, and to cope with what we've had to go through. You know what I mean? So I'm saying this for all high priestess and high priest in that high vibrational energy of love. You know, if you did something that right now you're trying to turn your life around and make amends for, and you don't know or have a direction for how to at least apologize to that person, the high priestess already knows everything that you did. Okay? I'm going to pull some cards for some advice for you, but let me tell you something. These high priestess and high priest already know what you did. They know exactly what you did, how you did it, who you did it with, when you did it, where you did it. They already know. That's the thing. I have the 5. You're very conflicted right now when you really shouldn't be. Because if y'all did work on a high priestess, she already knows, okay? So the only thing left for you to do is to use the same confidence that you manifested and use to try to hurt that person, to go on and apologize for what you did. To go ahead and apologize. That'll at least offset some of the karma that you're going to get as a result of the action that you took. And isn't it a good day and such a blessing to be able to repay our karma and to bring back into balance anything that we've caused an imbalance in anyone's life? Isn't it such a blessing for us to be able to have an opportunity, to repay our debts to people that we have wronged? When you see people suffering sometime and they singing and they look like they just having a good time, and you're like, this mofo do not know that we in hell. And don't worry, we are in hell. Okay, hell is right here. Hell is right here on earth, being forced to keep reincarnating and take the same lessons over and over again in these sack shits of animal/human body, in which we have to keep on going to the bathroom and doing all this stuff, being cold and hot, working for survival to eat, trying to balance ourselves out. We're in hell already, okay? We're in hell already. And don't worry, some of y'all going to hell anyway for listening to my ass, for listening to me and all these little Jesus jokes I be telling. But it is a good, the reason sometimes you will see people whistle while they work and still happy and cheerful when they are going through hellish conditions and when they're operating in a Five of Pentacles, is because even if they don't know it in their subconscious mind, they know that they have wronged some people. And on a subconscious level, they already understand on a subconscious level that they are in the process of burning off karma. And they're trying to balance something, bring something back into balance wherein they have caused an imbalance in someone's life. And they know on a subconscious level that they're doing that. And they know the end result of doing that is ultimately going to bring their life back into balance and put them back into the vibration and energy of love, in which they will be able to manifest abundance and happiness in the future for themselves. And that's why they whistle while they work. I know I did. When I've gone through my karma and dark night of the soul, I went through hell, y'all. Hell. I went through hell, and I stayed there for a long time. But even when I was going through my hell, I was still in a high vibration. I still sang my gospel songs, because gospel music is what raises my vibration. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what you do. Even when you're going through the worst things, understand you're paying back karma for something, a wrong that you did to somebody, an imbalance that you caused in somebody. Okay? And if you're meant for a higher calling, then you're held to a higher standard of accountability. If you're an anointed child of God that has a divine special purpose wherein you're going to be some type of a teacher, and you fuck up, especially when you're younger, and you cause an imbalance in somebody, even if they did something to you first, but you're of a higher vibration and intellect than that person, then you're going to get very heavy karma for that, because you know better than that other person, believe it or not. With great power comes great responsibility. Some of us know that we're already on a higher vibration than some lower vibrational people that we've been around in our youth. And because they've done something low vibrational to us, we came back and slapped the fuck out of them with a brick. I know I have. But we weren't supposed to do that. We were supposed to teach them, be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. It's like when you're born on a higher level of consciousness in this realm, and you know you're on a higher level of consciousness than some people that are around you and surrounding you. You can tell. You know who you are. Sometimes you get triggered and you get upset. Imagine you have children around you, small children, or you're the teacher of elementary school, and you have a child that comes up to you, and they say something smart to you out the mouth that's very childish, and then that child punches you in your leg, and you snatch that child up so quick, and you slam and throw that child against the wall. and damn near cause the child brain damage. You grab them with one hand and do that. That's what sometimes higher vibrational people can do spiritually and energetically to people that are younger souls that are around us of a lower vibration, that are very childish and immature when they irritate us. Sometimes we'll snatch their ass energetically, spiritually, sometimes physically. I remember in my youth I did that one time. And I broke this woman down so bad, she was in tears. And she was wrong for coming at me like she did. And she came at me first. She was almost twice my age. And she came at me the wrong way. Not just came at me, she was in the dead wrong and stayed on my ass harassing me. But she had the mind of a child. And I had the mind of a very old, reincarnated soul that has been here many times, that knew better. And I responded to her injustice towards me. But I was, on a subconscious level, I knew that it was against the rules and it was against the spiritual laws for me to respond the way that I did. And I did anyway, because I was young. And I went through such heavy karma for that incident specifically. It did not matter that she was in the wrong and she was just following me around like a little demon, harassing me. The point was, I was spiritually older than that woman. My soul was older than that woman's soul. I was older than her and wiser than her. I knew better than her. And I was supposed to either use it as a teachable moment for her or walk away, or whatever the case may have been. But I think my ego got to me at that time. Okay? So I didn't mean to go so far off topic, but I just wanted to make the point. That, with great power comes great responsibility. Whoever you are, these people that you're around, you have to separate yourself from them. And also, you're going to also need to apologize and make amends to this person that you wronged, because it's always a great thing when you have an opportunity to grow from going through karma, for how you have tried to wrong someone. Okay, it's nothing wrong with that. Everyone does it. That's what we're all here to do, so that we can get to the top of the wheel of fortune in moving forward in a higher evolved state. Okay, so this is the high priestess you did this to. She already knows what you did, and most likely she'll graciously accept your apology, or he, if it's a male high priestess or a woman. But for the most part, we're on a higher vibration. We might not allow you to come back into our energy, because you got some healing and work to do on yourself. But if you want to bring clarity and balance, to a situation, and fairness, at least by explaining what happened, this, that, and the other, and giving an apology, that will help offset some of your karma. And that would be the right thing to do. Okay? So you're going to have to put your fears behind you, and go ahead and apologize. And the thing is, you didn't have no fear when you were doing it. You had no fear of death, of nothing. So you should not have any fear of going back and making amends for what you have done. Okay? Now, I was touched on my back. So I'm realizing very quickly, a lot of times when I'm touched on my back, they want me to pull these clarification cards here that I made, because it's some more that they want to talk about for you. If this message is resonating for you, whoever you are, they're saying you have low self-esteem and you need to heal. Okay, so whatever type of self-esteem issues you have, you need to go back and heal that. Okay, it's not a good idea to date while you have low self-esteem. Okay, because if you date while you have low self-esteem, all you're going to do is be someone's doormat, because you're going to attract a narcissist that's going to play into that. Now, you could be a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. Okay, so whoever you are, I believe you're an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. You need to work on your self-esteem, and this is multiple people that have been doing this to you. Holy Spirit, what else do you want this person to know? Okay, South Africa. Okay, so this could also apply possibly. I have South Africa here. Take it as it resonates. Something happened in the past with someone from South Africa. Okay, Asia. Okay. Oh, this is an apology. Maybe these are some of your friends that might have done something to you, possibly with the gang stalking. These people are under spiritual judgment, okay? Possibly if you have some people around you that are from South Africa, from Asia, and these are people from the Northwest USA. So that could be someone in one of the Northwest states. Or this also, this is for some people, this resonates with. This very same reading, you know, with the same energy and the things that are transpiring, this could be happening to someone of South African descent. This could be happening to someone of Asian descent. And this could be some people that are in the Northwest states. But someone is under judgment here, okay? I have Mason, get out the way, and it's coming down. Okay, so what that leads me to believe is the friends and family that have been gang stalking you have collaborated with possibly some Masons, okay? Some people that are a part of this Masonic organization, okay? These could be some people from some states in the Northwest USA. And take it as it resonates. This could be happening to someone from Asia, South Africa, and it could also be someone of Asian descent and South African descent that is a Mason, part of the Masons that are gang stalking you along with your friends and family, okay? But these people are under spiritual judgment right now, okay? And it's getting ready to come down, and you better get out the way. So what that means is while people are getting their karma, okay, for sending this Queen of Wands energy, this woman that manipulates you sexually, or man. Ooh, they want to talk about whoever this Queen of Wands reversed right here is, but we already at an hour. I'll do another reading. Whoever this Queen of Wands reverses, that came for your stability, that came for your finances, Ten of Pentacles, whoever this person is, these people are under judgment. If you do not get away from them and get the hell out the way, you are going to become a part of their karma. And you already got your own karma. Give me some final cards. You better make a plan. Final cards, Spirit, to end this reading. Final cards to end this reading. Final cards of advice, please. Am I making it up, y'all? One more card to end this reading. I think those two cards are it, but we're just going to leave it right there. They didn't get the results they wanted. Maybe they wanted you dead. Maybe they sent her to lower your vibration, and then they would do the spell work behind your lowered vibration, hoping that it would be planted right in your energy field and make you sick and kill you. But Four of Cups here is they didn't get the results they wanted to, but what's getting ready to happen, because you're spiritually protected, is it's getting ready to come back on them, and you better get the hell out the way from all these people and isolate yourself. If you know what's good for you, I'm gonna say it one more time before I get out this reading. You better make a plan to avoid this disaster. Do you understand me? The Tower reverse, the Two of Wands. Plan to get out the way. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot.